It's week 3 of the National Football League, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Falcons and the Saints, and it's coming up next.
My dude looks so low. In this position? That's crazy.
Now Ryan on first down. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And a terrific return as he takes.
I thought that thing was coming straight to me.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Got you a lot of more.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
On first and 10, it's Ryan. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, here's Breida. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with the referee.
Who the hell is
this?
This
crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
Out of the shotgun, Breida.
Damn.
Davis there on the stop.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And he stopped at the 44. It's also a gain of 4. And now it's fourth down. The Falcons send out their punter. Marquez Callaway deep for New Orleans. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And this offense last time. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, his second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. On first down, Ryan. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball full, and it's second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Ryan in trouble, and he's taken down. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Here's Ryan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And his throw here's incomplete. Second and 10. Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Ryan. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Ryan. And it's complete right back to Ridley. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. He's looking for Ridley again, and it's 3rd down. To throw again is Ryan. They'll get this into the hands of Breida. Touchdown, Falcons! Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have broken our tie. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And the Falcons score to cap it off.
This is the registration?
Excuse me?
Why is this the registration?
Why did you stop me? Do you know who I am?
No.
Do you know who my husband is?
No.
He's the chief, and you're probably going to share command. So you definitely will be here with him. You have no reason to stop me. No reason. That's the
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of...
And we will...
Technically speaking, R. Kelly is not a pedophile. Just give me 1 second. I promise this goes well. Just hear me out. The term pedophile refers to people who are attracted to those that are prepubescent. Then there's something called a hebephile. That's people who are attracted to those in the early stages of puberty, like 11, 12, 13, 14. And then there's something called an ephebophile. That's people who are attracted to those in the later stages of puberty, like 15, 16, 17, 18. But I think the reason we don't make those distinctions is because it's very hard to explain the difference without sounding like a pedophile. We cannot listen to R. Kelly. R. Kelly is a pedophile. Here's the thing. I just
Second and 5 now. Ryan. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties are so rare. So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. And he's taken down here by the Saints. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing second and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
Second and 21, a lot of ground to cover. Another try after the first down sack. Ryan, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
He's going to have the hook up to Gage. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of the first as that leads to fourth down. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And they can't bring him down. 35 yards that time on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. There he is, the man taking the... They'll begin the drive with Breida. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. On second and 9, Ryan. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Cameron Jordan so tough to block as he gets in there to record the sack. After the sack, they'll come up now, third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's got his man in the crossing route. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of the first as that leads to fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
It's Ryan.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now it's Ryan. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. Now a give to Breida. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Here's Ryan to throw. And he fends him off. And that is incomplete.
Well, when you've got a quarterback like this dead to rights, you got to make sure to wrap up. Instead, though, he breaks free and off he goes. They run for him with Breida.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it. Second down and goal. Ryan toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Olamide Zaccheaus, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Here's Ryan.
Able to hook up here with Ridley.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
This can't get
Pick up there. 8 yards on the first down
it.
completion.
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play
Why did they
will
intercept
stand
him
as
this
is.
good, son?
Boy stays up. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. To throw is Ryan. He's going to let it fly.
Interception.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not in a preview. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun.
It's week 4 of the NFL, and we've got a showdown in the NFC South. It's the Buccaneers and the Saints, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Superdome in New Orleans.
This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to... The LSU man, Leonard Fournette, born right here in New Orleans. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away.
Back deep, Marquez Callaway.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will... Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. Trying to lay one up deep.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. He's able to find Miller. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Scotty Miller,
his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Buccaneers on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The rushing numbers for Fournette from last week. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Brady. Got a man complete to Miller. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. Third down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, his fourth touchdown on the year, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive... Brady now on first down. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Quan Alexander. And he'll get this back to the... They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He completes this into the hands of Miller. Working with his 2nd and 4. A handoff to Fournette. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Now, after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will not get there as they stop him short right. On first down, Brady. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A shotgun give to Fournette. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On 2nd and 11 now. Brady, the reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady, pass incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Fournette. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They're just going to run it here up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. So it's halftime here in New Orleans where the Saints... All right, folks.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady.
Goes right side, complete to Gronk. And he's taken down, but not before he gets... Across the 25-yard. Fournette, a first down carry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try to chip someone at the second level.
Here's Brady. Open man, Gronkowski complete.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Now Brady. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady, he's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. The defense stiffens to force... Brady going to throw. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw again on 2nd down, Brady.
A pass underneath for Fournette.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Again, it's Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. From just shy of midfield, Brady toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you'd set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range, and guess what? They've got a shot. Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator is going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He's got Gronkowski yet again. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. That catch good for only a couple.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a give to Fournette. And the tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Brady to throw again. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. It'll be a gain of just a yard. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. Now Brady. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This is caught by Evans. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. To throw is Brady. Pass caught, Miller. That catch good for only a couple. Clock now under 30 ticks and running. Back to throw, Brady. It's Miller, complete.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line. Brady to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. So what can Brady do here is he'll lead his guys up to go for two. Brady's going to look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their... Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
So for the Bucs, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to turn it around next.
Back in September, the Saints dominated their first matchup against the Falcons. Can Atlanta even the score? Find out next.
Now Ryan on first down. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the shotgun, Ryan. This is to Pitts on the quick slant. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pick. Looking to throw again on second down. Ryan completes his Zacchaeus. That catch good for 5. It's third down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Now it's Ryan. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on second down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
And this will be play number 10 on this pretty long opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Ryan. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Russell Gage, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you hit them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they give up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. On 1st down, Ryan. Zacchaeus here, hauling it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Oh, now Breida loses it. Third and 2, now Ryan. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. They'll get... From the 31, Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. extra point by Koo up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the interception, here's Ryan. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Here's 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Marcus Davenport in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And this one goes nowhere. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And Ryan's throw into the hands of Pitts here. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitt.
On 3rd and 1, Ryan. And that is incomplete. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons.
This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And he hits the upright, but it caroms in anyway. Well, plenty of distance there as he banks it in. A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down.
Right back to Pitts again. 7 yards, the pickup there.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
41 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Ryan. That's caught left side. The tight end Pitts down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. On the handoff, this is Breida. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Russell Gage, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. Coup for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he's taken down inside the 30.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that hole with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On 1st down, here's Breida. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Now a give to Breida. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty. And
his kick is right there. It's good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through.
It's week 6 of the 2022 season, and tonight's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Browns and the Saints on Monday Night Prime Time.
We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Superdome here in New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Saints team as they interplay. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south. So they understand them.
They go play action. Mayfield. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
But give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him.
First down, Mayfield. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Quentin Jefferson. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. That result, really no surprise. It's what we're coming accustomed to with this #1 ranked rush defense.
And you study the game. Does this bring back a few memories? Maybe the 85 Bears trying to move the ball against them, 2000 Ravens.
They've got his man complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Gano's kick is good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's...
Following the interception, Mayfield over the middle, and it's incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Now a throw here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Going for it all. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. No problems in the field goal department so far. To throw, Mayfield. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. To throw on 2nd and 6, Mayfield. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Gano the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. So we're at half due to time constraints. throwing. Mayfield. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine, Donovan Peoples-Jones, and it's third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Hunt, and he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Quentin Jefferson, his 2nd sack of the night. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. Now Callaway on the return. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 times and 8 chances. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mayfield now from the 50. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
I remember throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead. and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So they really needed points here. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. And a really unbelievable play there on 4th and long. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Mayfield's throw into the hands of Hooper. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And this defense going to bring out a couple extra DBs here on 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Mayfield on 1st down. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Mayfield. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Mayfield to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for New Orleans, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for the Browns, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town.